Welcome back, welcome all to Kendra's Dirty Laundry. That's who. I'm just checking in with y'all. Yeah, I was gonna talk about mental health, right? Mental health. Oh, jeez, disability. Yeah, when I was younger, I remember how people used to treat me differently and stuff like that, and I didn't really say anything because I didn't really think about it. I didn't think anything was wrong, but then as I realized, yeah. But at the end of the day, I already knew that I was normal. You know what I mean? And people still to this day, very day, they're still trying to treat me differently. Trying to take advantage of me. I'm starting to realize that I have a voice and I need to use it. And so as we speak, this is what I'm doing now. I'm not gonna allow people to walk all over me, talk to me any old type of way. It's just not right. And yeah, you don't treat people differently. If you feel like they may be different, you don't do that because it's wrong and you're taking advantage of them. And so I just started to speak up. I'm not gonna let people talk to me any old type of way and they can't talk to me like something is like wrong with me or anything like that because I don't think that's right. You know what I mean? It was just horrible when I was younger. People used to try to take advantage of me and stuff like that because they feel like, oh, she don't know any better, but I do know better, and I'm not gonna let people walk all over me. So this is why when somebody does something to me, if I do it to somebody else, it could be any old body, and I'm gonna do it back to them as well, because I don't like that, and I think that it's wrong and it's not right. Also be sure to comment, like, click, share, and subscribe. And how do you feel about somebody being treated differently because they may or may not have a disability? People are just people at the end of the day, and you won't want to be treated like that because karma is real. That's why you should treat everybody, and I mean everybody, with respect. Because this is getting bad. You don't treat people differently because you feel like you could just take advantage of them. And I don't like people taking advantage of me. And so now I'm starting to say something. And then it turns into a big commotion and all. And then also I don't know, my daughter also doesn't like that when people bother me and stuff like that. She always tells me, "Mommy, if somebody bothers you, you make sure you tell me, and I'm gonna get at them." I don't like that. She said she doesn't like that shit, and she's gonna stick up for me. When she sees people doing that, and my other daughter, she just doesn't want me to be bothered at all. The people that's gonna treat me differently, she just tells me, "Don't even be bothered with it." So then I'm saying, "Oh, but I'm saying to myself, oh, they might change or something like that." This is why I always hang out with people that's toxic, and so I realized this, but you know what it is? I've been doing it for so long until it's like I never really thought about it until I'm starting to really realize that as I getting older. And I guess it could be coming from past trauma as well. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know, but I'm just saying. Believe it or not, any and everybody has any type of trauma, but they don't want to talk about it because it's one of those stigmas within our community, and it's a bad thing. I mean, if you have something going on, tell people what's going on with you, and stop trying to camouflage it and say, "Oh, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine." It's bad. Just tell people what's going on. If you can't just trust any of your quote unquote so-called friends, then tell somebody that you could really trust. And then that'll be taken care of. But don't leave that in, because after a while it boils over, and then you thinking about stuff you ain't got no business thinking about. I mean, you may as well, because that way you can get it out, and you're aware that you may or may not have that problem, and then you can talk to somebody about it, and then you don't have to be in denial. And mental health as well. So I want to add that in as well, because people with mental health tend to hide the fact that they don't have a mental health problem when they seriously do. It's a stigma, especially in our community. So we need to really get out there and talk about it. You know, if not on a daily basis, then talk about it whenever you can, but don't just keep it in, because after a while you wind up doing stuff you ain't got no business doing. This is probably why we always have people that drink and do drugs and all, because they don't want to talk about what's going on. And especially the men. The men are worse than the females, in my opinion, because they don't want to talk about what's going on. Talk about what's going on. Talk about what bothers you and stuff like that, you know? And then you could be able to get some kind of help for it. Now, I'm not talking about no medication. I'm talking about cognitive, cognitive therapy, you know? It shouldn't be a secret. We should all be able to talk about what's going on. And I also want y'all's opinions on that. Tell me whether y'all agree on whether people should talk about what's bothering them, you know? Tell me how y'all feel about that. And I really want to know y'all's opinions. And I want y'all to leave a comment down below and tell me if you have a problem with you get help for it, and you shouldn't be are you embarrassed about it or what? I noticed that a lot of black and brown men, I think, you know what? I think men period are bothered by it, because they feel some type of embarrassment, you know, or either when they're, see, what men is different. As boys, they're taught be strong, you're not supposed to be crying and all. And a lot of boy mothers, they shouldn't tell their sons, I don't want to see you crying, because that's the sissy. Sissies don't. Men, you're not a sissy, so start acting like a sissy. I don't want to see that crying and shit like that. What do you mean you don't want to try to see that crying and shit like that? If I had a son personally, I would allow him to talk to me. Yes, I would. I wouldn't tell him, no, don't tell me what's going on. I want to know what's going on, you know? If something's going on, you can tell me. It's not a damn secret if you have something going on with you, you know? And I think it's better like that you could talk about what's bothering you, so you can get over your fear. And I think with us, especially African Americans, I'm gonna talk about the Hispanic community as well, where we have past trauma through, like, when our ancestors were being held captive as slaves. I know this might sound funny to some people that may be watching, but it's true though. And so this is why, and it comes all the way from that. It's like post-traumatic stress disorder. It's being handed down from generation to generation, and we need to get over that, because I noticed that a lot of us, we call each other out of names, out of character and all, because it's stemming from that. And we feel like since we can't really get away with that with white people, I'm not gonna even say white people, with the W people, then we figure that and I've been thinking about this for a few days now. We figure if we can't get away with that with them, then we'll get away with it in our community, because we don't respect each other like we should, you know? And it's like bad, you know? And it's horrible, and we need to be able to combat that. Maybe I'll do a mental series on mental health one day, because it's getting out of hand, and a lot of us we don't show like each other, like especially the black women, no empathy for each other, you know? And it's bad. If you know you did something wrong, you should apologize, and that's that. But if you didn't do nothing wrong, I can understand if you didn't do nothing wrong. But if you know you did something wrong, you should be woman enough to apologize and say, I know, I admit I was wrong, and I'm sorry, you know? And then you move forward from there. Because I noticed that when I was, let's just call it, when I was working, not working, when I was doing at my what, I used to have people that give me like a hard time when I was there. And I finally had to crack. She made me crack. I didn't really want to crack. And I had to tell her off. And how she just happen to be black. No kind of respect. I told you that it starts somewhere. It starts with us, and it's ridiculous, you know. And we should be able to talk about that and talk about how we should learn how to respect each other more, you know. Because we're not. It doesn't seem like we as black people are gonna get very far. It's the way that we treat each other, and it's terrible. We've been doing it from generation to generation. It's like there's no gap in between because we keep doing it, you know, and it's a sad situation. I know I'm not boring. I know I'm not boring y'all because we need to talk about this. This is a very, very, very relevant conversation, you know, and so we need to just talk about that and just stop acting like it's like some big old secret or something like that. You know what I mean? Anyways, remember to comment, like, click, share, and subscribe, okay? Tell me your thoughts on what I'm talking about. All right? And if you have something else to talk about, then let me know, okay? Well, give me your opinion as well on what I was just talking about just now, okay? Because I want to really know. I'm just curious as to what y'all think about it, all right? And tomorrow, I can just about vlog all day. I might just do a cleaning video, but the camera might cut off, so I might go live because, you know, I can go live. I'm going to set the camera up. I'm going to set the live up so that I can go live so y'all can watch me cleaning up. Because I really need the motivation to clean up. All right? Comment down below also to tell me how I'm doing when I start cleaning up tomorrow because this room looks chaotic, seriously. And I want to clean it up because I want to do cooking videos for you. Oh, I forgot to tell you, the kitchen is clean. All I got to do is organize the rack in the kitchen. Remember I was telling y'all, excuse the kitchen. I threw a lot of stuff away, so I'm getting there. I'm not gonna lie. I really feel good about doing that. I'm gonna focus on what I can do. You know, I'm focused on all of my manifestations. That's gonna be my focus from here on in, because I know I got a lot of adventures that I want to conquer, and I wanna get y'all's adventures. I'm gonna get y'all's opinions on what I'm talking about. Would y'all do it like that? Do it like I'm doing it? Or would you do it a different way? You can comment down below and let me know your opinion because I really want to know. You know? Inquiring minds really want to know. Inquiring minds really want to know. Okay? Comment. Like, click, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to... What? Ring that bell, my bell, to Kendra's Dirty Laundry. You can ring that bell, ring it to Kendra's Dirty Laundry. Click and share, subscribe to Kendra's Dirty Laundry. Alright, I'm gonna talk to y'all tomorrow. If anything else comes up, I'm gonna start vlogging it. Okay? Because anything that comes to mind, I'm going to talk about it. Because I'm a very interesting person, you know? I'm very creative, and I'm very animated, so I have no problems with talking about it. When I go shopping or something like that, then I'm going to be talking about that too. And I'm going to be taking y'all with me shopping to a lot of places, okay? Alright, I'll see you later. Let me know what y'all think about what I'm talking about. And leave your opinion and leave a comment down below. I want to know what y'all think about what I'm talking about, okay? And I'm going to be doing some cooking videos as well this week. Alright? Comment, like, click, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to ring that bell. Bada bing, bada bing, bada bing. Alright, bye.